But when he broke up with Chantel, things zikaanza kwenda south, ndo yeye madeals zikaanza kumtoka. This guy, let's just be honest, this guy went zero. What brought Eric Omondi down? I want to say this, what brought Eric Omondi down, it's because of the ladies. Eric Omondi anapenda wanawake sana. Nowadays Eric Omondi anatembeanga na security. Kitambo alikuwa anatembea na security, but nowadays anatembea na security. Do you know why? Because ile Range Rover yake kikwama, wamsaidie ni kusukuma. So guys, how are you doing wherever you're watching us from? How are you doing, Mr. Entertainment Critic Officer? Nikiwa hivi niita Entertainment Critic Officer, lakini nikivaa zile miwani mnajua jina gani mnaniita, Mr. Terminator. But right now, Entertainment Critic Officer. Finally tumetoka holiday. Finally tumerudi sasa kwa ofisi. We are from the holiday, we are back in the office. Today is on a Monday, a beautiful Monday. Nimereport kazini. So today being on a Monday, and the first day of the week, Vincent Mboya, I want to introduce a new segment in our channel. It's called From Hero to Zero. Okay? This is a segment whereby I'll be telling out stories of celebrities who they had the names, who they were famous, but right now they are struggling, like uselebio ilikuwa juu and then wakashuka chini. Because today is the first episode, we want to focus to our one and only, the one and only Eric Omondi. Eric Omondi is a good example, and he is a very good person who we should start with from hero to zero. Because Eric Omondi, let me start it from here. Eric Omondi started from zero to hero when he was at Daystar, blah blah blah, when he was chairman of CU, you see, and then Churchill discovered him. Then Eric joined Churchill show. That was from zero. Then he came akafika hero, whereby people, if you remember, there was a time back in the days, people sat down and watched Churchill live. Ilikuwa Churchill live wakati huo because of Eric Omondi. People, ilikuwa mtu anakaa tu chini angalie what has Eric Omondi done. You remember hiyo wakati Eric Omondi was extra famous. You see? Even it came a point Eric Omondi was a threat to Churchill himself. It came a point Eric Omondi was a threat to, like he was, like Erico was even, he was carrying the stand-up comedy as him. When he left Churchill, it was sad news to Churchill lovers, Eric Omondi. Then thereafter he started signing deals each and every time. Keeping in mind, Eric Omondi was famous than Jalango. Like, no, he was famous before Jalango. Eric Omondi was a millionaire before Jalango. Then he was a hero. Umenielewa? This guy, he's the only celebrity mwenye amework na Airtel na akakuja kawork na Safaricom. He's the only guy mwenye amework pia na OLX. This was the time Eric Omondi was a hero. He is the only comedian and the only celebrity who has featured in Jimmy Fallon's show yenye iko United States of America. Alienda mpaka Jimmy Fallon's show, Eric Omondi. You get it? The only Kenyan celebrity who went there. You see? So this is the time Eric Omondi was the hero. He was representing Kenya in big platforms. Kungekuwa na comedy show Nigeria, Eric Omondi was invited. He's the only stand-up comedian I'm sure of mwenye amefanya tour in America na akafanya tour in the in England. You see, he has performed even in South Africa, blah blah blah. But all those was the time he was a hero. Keeping in mind, Eric Omondi had the money. Even in fact, when he was dating Chantel, Eric Omondi is the only comedian who paid for a billboard ya demu wake Yekwe. You remember? Eric Omondi paid for a billboard when his girlfriend was coming from Italy, Yekwe pale. Eric Omondi bought for his girlfriend, his former girlfriend, sorry, Chantel, alimbaia mpaka gari. You see? All those were the golden days of Eric Omondi. Now that was when Eric Omondi was a hero. Back in the days, I can't remember if Eric Omondi was doing club shows. Eric Omondi alikuwa afanya club shows back in the days. Eric Omondi it was either corporates, events, ama concerts. He was not doing club appearance. Alikuwa afanya hizo completely. You see? He was rolling with Diamond Platinums. Eric Omondi. Even when Diamond had a white party in Nazari, he was the MC. Those were the golden days of Eric Omondi. Then, when did the lake started to dry? When did the lake started to dry? When did the dry season came to Eric Omondi? According to me, as the entertainment critic officer, I can say it's when Eric Omondi stopped, or when he broke up with Chantel. That's when things went south. Wakati ali break up na Chantel, that's when things went south. I want to ask you, when Eric Omondi was dating Chantel, alikuwa na mtoto with Jackie Maribe, right? But then the scandal didn't come out. It didn't come out kabisa. But after Eric Omondi broke up with Chantel, the scandal came, ikakuja kuwa kubwa, wakaibishana kwa mtandao here and there. It was a very, very heartbreaking moment. Heartbreaking, not heartbroken. Nilikuwa nakusema heartbreaking. Unajua kidogo accent ya America imeanza kuniingia. You see? Now guys, akachana na Chantel, and thereafter deals started kutoka. But when Eric Omondi had the deals za kina OLX, even you remember OLX when ilikuja Kenya, Eric Omondi was their brand ambassador, right? When Eric Omondi came to Kenya, when OLX came to Kenya, walitafuta Eric Omondi. Roughly deals zile za Safaricom, OLX, Airtel, GoTV, DSTV, when we add all of them, I think Eric Omondi hangeza kumiss like around 50 million Kenya shillings. Zikiadiwa zote. You see? And back in the days, Eric Omondi was staying in a own compound in Athi River. Alikuwa anaishi kwa nyumba yake own compound in Athi River. I'm sure of that. But when he broke up with Chantel, things zikaanza kwenda south. Ndo yeye madeals zikaanza kumtoka. You see? And then after that, deals zimeanza kumtoka. This guy, let's just be honest, this guy went zero. This guy went broke. Eric Omondi had like around 3 machines kwa parking lot yake. Alikuwa na Range Rover, alikuwa na Mercedes, na alikuwa na BMW. But right now, as you're speaking, Eric Omondi has 1 Range Rover. Moja tu na yenye inashindanga garage sana. Yani Range Rover yake inashinda garage kushinda vivenye anashinda nayo yeye ni mwenyewe. You see? It's so sad because Eric Omondi is not the former Eric Omondi we know. He was a hero. He was representing Kenya in big platforms. It's very, very sad venye he has come down kabisa, venye he's down. And me always want to say this. Why am I saying Eric Omondi ako chini? Why am I saying Eric Omondi he came from hero to zero? I want to tell you guys, the moment you are out there hustling, you are young, hustling, unafanya vitu zako, but the moment you start focusing on your past, just know now there is whereby umeanza kushuka chini. For example, the moment Eric Omondi started saying I have performed in different states, have performed in different countries. That's where you have that's where Omondi has shown to us ameanza kushuka chini. Let me give you an example. Diamond Platnumz, till today Diamond is performing in different countries, different cities till today. Have you ever seen Diamond Platnumz sat down and started to saying that nime perform this, ameanza kuhesabu zile countries perform? Have you ever seen? No, because hajafika bado. When someone retires, for those people who are lucky to have their grandparents alive, when you retire, huwa wanapiga story venye the way they were very active, they were very productive, the way they were very hardworking. Mimi nilikuwa, I was a mwanajeshi, mimi nilikuwa mwalimu, because when your grandfather akisema hivyo, no, retire, he would not go back to the old him ama the old her. You see? But Omondi right now akianza kusema mimi nishai perform, it means that he will never go to perform there again. Like ashaona like hata irudi kuperform huko tena. You see? And that's very, very sad. Omondi, you know, right nowadays Omondi anatembeanga na security. Kitambo alikuwa anatembea na security, but nowadays anatembea na security. Do you know why? Because ile Range Rover yake kikwama, wamsaidie kusukuma. Ndio yake anatembea na security. Wale si security, wale tu ni in case Range Rover ikwame mahali, wanaipush ama wanaibeba mbio mbio, waipeleke in the next garage. So that's the history of Omondi. How he came from becoming a celebrity, from becoming a venye alikuwa na put a stunt, alikuwa akienda mahali na put a stunt, but nowadays even when akienda club hajazi hata club. Omondi anakiwa na perform tuseme wapi hajazi. You get? That's very, very sad. So this first episode we have focused with Omondi from hero to zero. The next episode I will love you tell me who should we focus on, whose story should we focus on. So as when you're out there, wewe ukiwa hapo nje, you get a lesson, like you get a moral lesson. If you are an artist, upate a moral lesson, you shouldn't do what other artists are doing ndo zikawaleta chini. What brought Omondi down? I want to say this, what brought Omondi down, it's because of the ladies. Omondi anapenda wanawake sana. Anapenda wanawake sana. That's what brought Omondi down. I can be a witness of this. Omondi till today hajajenga, hana nyumba mahali hajajenga. From all the money and everything he got, till today Omondi he's driving one spoiled Range Rover, spoiled KBR ile kitambo, spoiled Range Rover till today. That's so sad. That's so sad. So guys, don't be like Omondi. If you want to be an artist, make sure ukifika mahali, stick to one woman. That's the only advice I want to tell people. Stick to one woman, or if you can't stick to one woman, keep your dating status private. Don't allow people to know who you are dating. That's it for the first episode, Hero to Zero. Thank you so much. Let's meet to the next episode, Hero to Zero.